Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Barlow's TV. I'm Stephen Barlow here in the garden today to talk to you guys about midsummer rose care. So it's the time of year where it's hot out, your roses have kind of finished their first flush of blooms, and you're starting to see some issues on your roses. Now this is a knockout rose, and it is a very hardy rose, and it generally is resistant to a lot of diseases and things, but at times they do get them. So I want to show you some of the problems going on with this rose and what you're going to do to fix it. So first here we have something chewing at this leaf here. So if you look there, there's some chewing marks from the outside in. Now this could be anywhere from a worm to a Japanese beetle. I look on the other side, I don't see anything, but I do know something is chewing at that. So we need to fix that. We also have, back down here, the age-old black spot on our roses. You will see it when we get humid weather, when we have a lot of water sitting in the leaves, and even though it's a knockout rose and for the most part it's resistant to it, if the weather is conducive enough, you will see this on your plants. Now, there's two ways you could treat this. One is you could spray this with this product right here. It's a 3-in-1. It will control the insects, diseases, and the mites on your roses. You want to make sure that you do this at night when the sun goes down. If you do it during the day, you could burn the rose. When you spray this, you want to spray it to where there's a drip. So you want to cover the leaves and then until it starts to drip off. This will help to prevent the disease from spreading. Now, once a leaf is damaged, this leaf will never go back to being the same. It's damaged, but you will prevent this from spreading to the other healthier leaves. The other product that we have is called the systemic, which you can mix in a watering can and you can put at the base of the plant. But what happens is that product comes up through the plant, and as the insect tries to eat the plant, it will die from the product. So it's called the Bare 3-in-1. All right, the other thing is here is we have to start to prune this rose back, get rid of the dead flowers to initiate new growth. If you look here, we have some new growth coming out already. So growth of roses comes in at the node. So we have a node there, new growth there, okay? And new growth starts at a set of 5 leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when we prune a rose, we always want to go back. See, we want to go back to a set of 5. So I'm just going to take these little flowers off because we don't want the energy of the plant to go into these flowers. We want the energy going into producing new flowers. So what you want to do is just go through in your garden and prune them back. Now, if you have some shoots that are sticking really far out, you might want to take them way back just so the plant doesn't get out of control. You want to keep it a little more compact. All right, so this is a great time to do this. And I'm just going through and pruning this rose back. And it's a really good idea too, to make sure that you fertilize this with some rose tone after you prune it, because the plant is going to want to suck up more nutrients, and then this way it's going to get a nice good jolt as it starts to push out some new growth. And some of this diseased wood and things like that, I don't recommend putting it in your compost pile. You might want to just make sure you put it in your garbage can just so you don't spread that to the rest of your garden. So those are just some tips that I have for you today on midsummer rose care. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, and look out for other videos if you have other questions. Thanks so much. Have a great day.